Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and I realized I forgot to put my bracelet on. Plus, in my lap, well, not in my lap, actually, the magnet hooked onto that. On my abdomen, I have a little thick boy. I woke him up, so I feel kind of bad about that. And dug him out of his safe house through a hole in his roof, and so I was cruel and vicious. So to make up for that, I'm going to move his cage back against the wall later today, and then bring Dr. Snurf or Saber back up so that he'll be able to just not have to worry about being dug out of his home. He's a sweetie. This is little Thigmo. He is, even though I woke him up and he's upset because he's tired, he's not biting me or attacking me. So I'm going to put him back into his, oopsie. Don't panic there. He's so nervous. He's a sweetheart though. I'm going to put him back. Little hamster face. If I can get my fingers out of the way. There we are. He's a sweetie. Snurf, snurf. There we go, little guy. You go back to sleep if you can. So sorry about that. Oh, the hazards of belonging to another being. Not so much belonging, I suppose. It's under the care of, because no matter what, you can't actually own their life that belongs to them. It's just, you can do bad things to that life, but it's still, hey. But it's Sunday, I imagine, and last night I slept well. I exercised a bit. I went walkies, and that's good. I didn't go far, of course, just walked. Well, once again, I don't want to give too many map details because unless you live in Shelton, who cares? But I walked down the long street we have to the construction, and I took video with my little video camera of the construction zone. So hopefully I'm going to have that video done today. That'll be good. And then I can finally get the other one done and finished that I recorded back like on the 11th or the 12th, back when they had first opened up the road. Like the road had just been open like 1-2 days, and so I was up recording what it was like when people were driving through there. So hey, finally get that one done so that I don't just delete it. So that'll be good. But I've just been, short walkies. One of the other reasons, of course, I want to continue walking and doing exercising is because it's really easy for me to pick up the easy habits. Harder habits require constant reinforcement or I forget about them. If I don't push myself to go out walking every single day, I will stop walking. If I don't reinforce the habit on a daily basis, I'm just going to stop doing it, not even realize that I've stopped doing it until I go like, gosh, didn't I used to go walking? So that's one of the reasons I push so hard to go as far and do as much, is because if I don't, I'm not going to. All through my life, I've treated any sort of road bump or speed bump as a stop sign and turned and walked away from it. And that's really, really a hard habit to break. And so having to do constant reinforcement like that is what I have to do. So not being able to make the full big commitment in time is bothersome to me, because it's harder to reinforce the habit that way if I've just got the smaller thing. So I'm working on it. I'm still trying to split it up into 2 break times so that I can go in the afternoon and then in the evening, and that'll be good. That'll be a good thing. I mean, because if I can double my walk time in town, then that should make approximately the same distance that I would be walking in one go but can't do anymore. So definitely a thumbs up. And of course, for anybody out there that may need physical activity and has started, hopefully you're able to continue doing so and keep walking. All you got to do is walk a little bit, and you find that if you've got better habit keeping than I have, that it will become habit, and it will feel weird if you're not doing it. It takes 3 weeks to make or break a habit, so you got to keep it up for 3 weeks. It sucks, but we can all do it. None of us have to be slaves to our past. I mean, there's things that you're going to be stuck with, like if in your past you did something like, almost die of alcoholism. That limits your options for the future. But just because you've got that happen in your past that has limited your options, you're still free to choose from whatever options are available to you. You don't have to be saying, well, I can only do this because of that. And it's like, no, you can do whatever you want. Remember, dignity and such, because this is another minor rant, dignity is strictly a human construct and means nothing. Dignity it's nice, it makes you feel good and important, but if you are cold, will dignity warm you? No. If you are hungry, will dignity feed you? No. If you are thirsty, will dignity slake your thirst? No. If you are cold at night, will dignity warm you under your blankets with you? No. Then what worth dignity? Nice to have when you're dealing with other people, but even at that, what real point? I imagine, of course, if you have to be an authority figure, maintaining your dignity so that you've got that wall of separation between you and those you are having authority over, you'd want to have that wall to maintain that dignity, but that's not always a good thing, so I don't know the answers. I'm just one person, and I'm a confused person, I'm a damaged person, I am broken and trying just to find my way through life painlessly enough so that when it's my time to go, I ain't on the street. I'm desperate in desperate straits right now because with my monetary situation I am always right on the edge of financial disaster, and I am like minus 350 in my checking account right now, and that means I ain't gonna have enough money to pay for rent just out of my disability. So that's why now, I do my YouTubing stuff here primarily because it keeps me out of my own head. It gets me out of here because I'm having to do things for other people, and that's good. You want to get out of your head. But hokey smokes, I've also got to do this for money too, because right now my patreon.com patrons, you're pretty much the only reason I can pay my rent every month. Thank you so very, very much. Don't ever feel like you can't take your Patreon-shipness, whatever the word is, away if you need to. Don't go like, gosh, I can't do that or he's gonna be in trouble. Well, no, you got to take care of yourself first. So if you ever have to withdraw your patronage, whatever the word is, then don't feel bad. I hope you won't, but so I'm still trying to find ways to try and make money somehow, somewhere. So yay. It's a good life, isn't it? It is, and it can be, and things just are always difficult, and right now things are especially difficult. We're facing a crisis of catastrophic proportions that we have never really had to face before, and we're not facing it well, so oh joy. The human race we have a history of waiting until the very last moment to do things, but that doesn't always work. The environmental crisis that we're going through right now with global climate change is effectively like if you have a form of lake weed that doubles in size every single day, then you don't really realize how bad the danger is, because you go, on the day before the whole lake is filled up, you just look at it and you think, well, there's half a lake. That's not bad, but it doubles in size every day. So by the time there's only half a lake left, you've got less than a day before there's no more lake. So when you've got a problem like that, doubling in size lakeweed that's going to choke and kill a lake, you've got to take care of it when you see it, not, well, we'll wait a while because there's still half a lake left. That half a lake left means there's only one more day. Unfortunately, with the environmental and global climate change we're going through right now, the lake is just about half filled with lakeweed, if not already half full. So we've got less than a day before the whole thing's choked off. We got to figure out how to kill it now and fast. So this is an environmental, well, an entire issue we've never had to face as a species before, and we're not facing it well. So thumbs up for that. And yeah, I worry about it, and that's joyous. Another thing that sometimes bothers me about video games and gamers and all, because I've been a gamer my whole life. I've played video games from the very moment they were out. You know, we bought a Pong machine when they first came out. I was pumping quarters into arcade machines when I was younger. I bought a VIC-20 computer and then just went from there. And so I've been involved with all this stuff, but all these people so non-self-aware about politics and what politics are. Everything is politics, and every statement you make, even I don't involve myself with politics, is a political statement. That is a political statement. You are stating your politics about politics. You have made a political statement. And so when you have these gamers talking about, you know,
I hope that one day things will change, but a little chunk of hope keeps me going every day.
Politics and games can be good, but not right now. You know, they want their games to stay without politics. Except, of course, games are nothing but political statements. Every statement you make is a political statement. And when these games are filled with the white male protagonists, that is a political statement, and a rather large one. And when you've got people saying, I don't want politics, I just want my games to stay with white male protagonists, that's a huge political statement. And the people that are non-self-aware enough to make the I don't want politics in my white male protagonist video games, so completely unaware of the fact that they're making intensely political statements with their videos. It's just, I sometimes just despair of humanity getting along for any reason whatsoever. I mean, there's days that if you have 5 people and you ask them what color the sky is, you're going to get 5 different answers, and probably one of them sarcastic about how it's green. So there's days I love that about people, and there's days that makes me just go, we're never going to do this. We're all going to die. So here's hoping we can manage to do things and not just all die. Excuse me. Plus, of course, I just thought I'd mention this. I always have people in the comments telling me things like, oh, you're like Bob Ross, or you're like the Mr. Rogers of YouTube. And it's like somebody said, another person, another comment on, you know, I find your videos so easy to go to sleep to. It's not boring, you're just soothing. And it's like, well, yeah, I've got a soothing kind of voice. I have a low-key delivery. I have a soothing demeanor. I figure I can pretty much put anybody to sleep if I wanted to, and not just boring them, just being pleasant. And that's a good thing. I don't mind. That's why my games, I've just rebranded pretty much everything as relaxation series. So it's something for people to just sit back and listen to as it's going on. You listen to my voice as I make dumb jokes and make just stupid statements toward the bad guys, and you don't really have to pay too much attention. You just sit back and go, gosh, that's kind of soothing. So thumbs up for that. I embrace it. Again, I figure I'm going to try and get some sort of, along with the internet's dorky grandpa thing, I want to have another thing that goes, the Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers of YouTube title card. So something for me to work on. And hey, I've also opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, where I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It's a range, because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my fibro, depression, brain damage, and alcoholism, I'm lucky I can remember that my name is not Rutherford P. Farquhar. I actually said it properly. And if I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at pronouncing names. I'm better than most, but... And I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward, answer as many as I can, thumbs up each one I do. There's a lot of comments, so I can't get to them all, but I try. But right now I'm just thanking you for having left me a comment. A good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment. The fact is you left me a comment. Thank you so very much. Let me get my Chrome. We have Anthony Obledo, or Obledo. I'm not quite sure, but thank you very much. And Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Kiebe, Kiebe, thank you very, very much. And Chris, with an apostrophe, greatly appreciated. HVU, thumbs up and thank you. Leo Hadashian, I sure hope I'm very close. Olivia Biaggi, I hope him. What the heck is that? I hope I pronounced your name halfway close. Josh A, greatly appreciated. And Lemon, thumbs up and thank you. Michael Sawera now? I sure hope I'm close, but I bet I'm not. Matt N.U. Kathy Titscat, greatly appreciated. Pandora NYC1, thank you so very much. GXTH Ho, thank you so very much. Jace, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Alphabert, I like the name. Owen, greatly appreciated. Silsey, Celseiy, thank you very, very much. Groggy Candy 8, thumbs up and thank you. Oat Tree, Zombie Wolf, here's hoping your anxiety gets better. Oh yeah, yeah. No, oh yeah. I don't know why I have so much trouble pronouncing that one properly. My sincere apologies. Josh Sanabria, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Heart-Shaped Nugget, greatly appreciated. That's like the old Chris Isaak album. Heart-Shaped World, I think is what it was called. Chris Isaak, good album. Way back in the 1990s. Holy smokes, that was a long time ago. Anyway, good album though. Definitely a thumbs up. If you can check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be very awesome. I really need to pay my rent next month and eat, and so if you could help, that would be awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. Make sure to hit that notification bell. But if you're not down, if you aren't down with it, I do understand, but if you are down with it, I do appreciate that. Thank you very much, and I'll do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Definitely a thumbs up. Well, shuckle my duckle, there's only a minute left, so I can't really talk about Humble Bundle and how if you click the link and purchase software through them, I'll get paid for that too. So that would be really awesome if you could check that out. If they do iOS, Android, PC, ebooks, e-comic books, all sorts of stuff. I mean, if I had time, I'd really talk about that, but I don't. But I even subscribe to the Humble Bundle monthly myself, so I know of which I speak. So if you could check them out, purchase something using that link, that would be awesome. One day I'll actually try to shill properly for them too. One day. Well, I got this video, I got another video, I got my walkies video, I got some other stuff I want to get done, so son of a gun, you take care, have a great day today, I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. It's a Sunday. I've got so little to do and so many hours to fill.